As always, nice to see you all here on Coins Alert. This is Rich, making another movie about XRP today, as always. Today, we're going to talk about XRP. I hope everyone is having a great day, no matter where they are in the world. I have to start with this. A finance expert talks about common misunderstandings about XRP and its market value. It's not Little League for XRP. It's made to handle trillions of dollars worth of deals every day. Institutions see XRP this way. And in the crypto space, small buyers see market cap right away and bring up past cycles. There is a lot more that institutions are seeing. I always tell you not to think like a small investment because of this. Consider yourself an investor from a big company. That shows you where XRP is going next. As chances grow that the SEC will drop the lawsuit, $819 billion has been sent into XRP by institutions since November. Since November, this money has been coming in like crazy. And XRP has been doing better than Ethereum and Bitcoin, Solana, and a few other people. And I think that will keep up. I'm sure that in 2025, usefulness will be what drives the price of XRP. A lot of it will start with acceptance in institutions. Listen to what this Greg kid says. I no longer want to live in a world that makes me feel like Tony Soprano, where everyone is out to get me. And having been, as an investor in Coinbase, I went through a shakedown where my application was never recognized as having been filed. You're on the wrong side of the shakedown. I'm ready to roll up my sleeves and get to work. I also like the space a lot. It seems like we've finally reached a point where what happens in the market will depend on things like who performs rather than who is the best at threading the needle for regulation. That regulatory needle has been pretty easy for me to thread, but I don't think that should be the greatest. That shouldn't be what makes this work or fail. A lot of other people are great at making items and running businesses that add value for customers and do other things. It's also a little sad that you have to be a member of the group to even be able to play this game. The boom has already begun. There is a boom going on right now. I did it in 2018. It happened again in 2021. There will definitely be another bust. There will be a lot of change. A huge number of people are working on safe coin integration. We're going to bet on that. It's just like any other gold rush, though. It will go too far and then come back. The question is whether or not that will return later this year. When is it? We're in it for the long haul, though, so we try not to be thrown off by these up and down cycles. But there is a party going on right now. Many people are very excited and are quickly putting stablecoin and tokenized solutions into their systems. All of a sudden, everyone wants to get into this space. They want to start the process of tokenizing goods right away, but they can't move forward because there aren't enough rules. That's just in the US. In places other than the US, institutions are already getting involved with crypto, and this trend will only grow. Either the US will roll things out faster than thought and get things moving much faster, or these other countries will keep pushing ahead, widening the gap between the US and them. There is no slowing down. Things seem to be moving faster in the US now that Trump is in office, but still very slowly compared to what's going on in other parts of the world. It is planned that the SEC will fire all 10 regional directors before the big news comes out in a few days. You can bet that Doge will find a lot of waste if they are already cutting staff. It looks like the SEC is being shrunk, and the agency has dropped the Uniswap Labs investigation while continuing its push to be more crypto friendly. When the hell are they going to end the case between Ripple and the SEC? What do you know? If that case ends, the price of XRP will go through the roof. I'm not going to be one of those moon boys who tells you we're going to $10. I'm going to tell you right now that the next day prices will go up a lot. I think a new all-time high will happen soon. After that, there will be a slow rise because XRP will suddenly make a lot of those NDAs invalid. The Ripple SEC case will end soon, and then a lot of big news will come out. We need this to happen already. We're still here while all of these other cases are thrown out. It's really silly. Doug O'Donnell, who is acting as commissioner of the IRS, is stepping down. This is likely because Doge is also looking into the IRS. Perhaps now is the best time to step down if you know that the IRS will also find a lot of waste. They will definitely find out what's going on because in the US, a lot of our money is lost every year. How do you think we got so far in debt? There is now talk about crypto from Pakistan's finance minister. In black markets, it's already being used. It is something they want to use in their banks. They want to start moving forward now. They also want to make progress with AI and are working on rules for both crypto and AI. Yeah, I said it. Things are going on outside of the IRS and outside of the US as well. When I said that, I was still thinking about the IRS. Things do happen, though. In these places, people think the US is falling behind. They want to be in charge. Many institutional investors want to get into this area faster than their competitors for the same reason. They want to get an edge over their competitors. People who are the first to do something in this area will have an advantage over others. That's what it all comes down to. A lot of these other countries will soon start to use XRP as well. For that reason, you can also expect the price of XRP to go up quickly. The biggest bank in Southeast Asia, DBS, will let AI take over 4,000 jobs. It looks like a lot of the inside of banks, a lot of tasks will soon be done automatically. They even talk about how AI is getting better because it works with their payment system. A study from last month said that AI will cause banks around the world to cut up to 200,000 jobs in the next 3 to 5 years. This is because our banking system is becoming fully automated. The new banking system will be run by AI. It will be impossible for people to keep up with all the deals and real-time payments that will be going on. There will be AI in there and everything will be fully automatic and safe. Also, quantum computers are becoming more popular right now. Things are going fast relating to tech. Also, DBS works with Ripple as a security partner, so think about this. In fact, Ripple is already working with DBS. DBS is now moving forward with AI. Another way they've been making payments is through Ripple. That makes sense. Everything is becoming automatic. They are going to connect RippleNet technology, XRP, to make payments faster and cheaper and to offer instant cash flow at the same time. It looked like all the lines were being put in place before the big switch was flipped. A lot of people still think that won't happen for another 18 months. Over the next 18 months, I think there might be a change. You can see that banks are now excited about getting involved with digital assets. That's the first thing to do. All of a sudden, they understand that digital assets can help banks fix many of their issues and bring in new customers. That would make things different and move along even faster. It's likely to happen in the next 18 months. I believe that XRP will be able to run on those Ripple tracks by 2025. It looks like it will begin this year. RLUSD leads market gains as investors start to use it again. It looks like RLUSD is also ahead of Tether and USDC. So as you can see, they saw a huge 327% increase in volume. The USDC and USDT only got 126.67% and 133.59%. In other words, it shows that RLUSD is already moving forward. At what point will some of that value show up in the price of XRP? That might still come. Since XRP is moving RLUSD around the world, I think that's when you'll start to see that slow rise. The price of XRP doesn't seem to be getting any better because of RLUSD yet. I hope I used the right words. That's Elon getting around NDAs. Starlight does look like Grok's new image then. XRP looks like the letter X. That could be what Elon is doing. There is a reason to use both XRP and XL. Some people would say that doesn't mean anything, but it's funny how much they look like the logos for Stellar and XRP. We need to wait and see, but here's how I see it the other way around. In the United States, Ripple has a lot of licenses to send money. The same goes for Elon Musk. Therefore, if you're going to use XRP and XLM in the United States, why not connect them to Elon's X money system? We'll have to wait and see where this goes, but I have to warn you, when you invest in crypto, you need to think like an institutional investor because retail investors are so emotional. And even new investors, I see them all the time, go to X. You could tell right away from the questions they asked that retail investors should stay away from that coin. It is no longer a cryptocurrency. Do they say Bitcoin only all the time? They also keep saying that Bitcoin isn't even a cryptocurrency anymore. It's not that. This is now God's money. However, you need to think like a big investment. You need to see the bigger picture because the price of XRP will cause you to sell way too soon if you only look at that. If other small buyers tell you that now is the best time to sell, once it hits a new all-time high, do so. It's possible that you'll sell way too soon, just as the price of XRP keeps going up. I really want you to be able to get by without money. I want you to stay focused until you can live on your own. We're going to talk about ways to make passive income while formal adoption takes place. Where do you see all the projects that big investors